Well, good morning, day 3. We left camp about a half hour later than we wanted. We got up about an hour before we wanted because of all the ATVs out here with hunters. A little bit nervous this morning. We saw a blind up on the hill looking right towards where we were camped. We probably spoiled the guy's field that he was hunting. And we didn't have any orange on, so we got a fire going and a little fire can and everything so that it looked like it was human life around there. Had a nice leisurely breakfast. Had some good burrito this morning that we made. And now we are off. You saw that road coming out there was pretty rocky. We already probably had gone through about, I don't know, 200 yards of that first before I started the video. Anyway, so we're headed to Moab. We're averaging, we're probably doing about 10 miles an hour overall on this trip. So this is planning. I know it says it takes 24 hours to do it. People will do it in 2 days, although we stopped at the visitor center in Montrose to get a map. We have the electronic maps, but we also want to have a paper map and talk to them down there, and they're like, yeah, you can do it in 2, but most people take 3 to do it. So technically, this is a 3-day trip, but we started at 12:30, 1 o'clock the first day, and we'll end here by 12:30. So technically, it's 2 half days and a full day. So I think it made it a really nice. It made it a journey instead of just getting to a destination to do it with 2 nights on the trail. Well, yeah, you can do it with 1 night, but then you're kind of the miles and not really getting to see some of the scenery and enjoying it as much, and stopping at some of the overlooks and everything. So we were able to do that, and that was pretty good. Really enjoyed that. So all right, let me tackle this here. Okay, we're a little over halfway between waypoint 59 and 60, and the road's been pretty rough. This is actually not too bad right here. We've been doing about 5 miles an hour in low 1 and 2 over some pretty rocky stuff. That probably went on for a couple of miles. It's getting a little bit easier now for right now. I probably just jinxed myself, but I thought I'd just give you a little bit of view here. Out to the left, you can see the valley. I think there's landing down there. Probably see all the way to Arizona today. I get a good spot here. I'll share some of it with you. Beautiful view down below. The landing is just off to the right. You can't see it because of oh gosh. I don't know, is that a cedar? I can't remember what that tree is. Spruce, not spruce. We'll call it a green tree. How about that? There you go. Beautiful view today. Yeah, this section's good for pinstriping here. It's been like this ever since we left camp. So if you have a really pretty Princess Bronco or a Ford Raptor F-150, you might want to think about putting a bit of wrap protection on the side. You can pull off once you're done. next waypoints, 60, 61, and 62 are pretty close together. It's a sketchy little cattle guard here. And I'll bring you back and show you 60 when we get there. We got a little bit of a switchback to do first. Okay, down here at the bottom, we're going to make a left-hand turn. That's waypoint 60. You can see there's a trail that looks like it goes up that ravine. That might be a fun experiment, but it also may be more of an ATV type of a trail. Doesn't look like there's much of a road on the map though. Going slow here, let my friend keep up with me and catch up to me. He had to stop for a minute. It's a beautiful day, beautiful colors in the aspens. Even the oaks are pretty for oaks. Sometimes they're challenged, they kind of just die depending upon the rain and the water, but these tend to be trying to give some color this year. Seen a trail marker in a while. That's kind of nice. Okay, waypoint 60. This intersection of 717 Foreign Service Road, we keep going left. Okay, and the next two waypoints are pretty close together. I'll bring you back. Okay, this is waypoint 61, where we intersect the Lackey Basin Road, and which is off to the right there, 4717 on the Forest Service Road number, but we'll keep going straight. And then the next intersection down here is Forest Service Road 764, and we'll be making a right turn. I'll bring you back for that part. Okay, here's the right turn. It'll be really easy to miss if you're not paying attention. Just keep going straight down that road. It's nice. That's what's nice to have the map. Oh, trails off road. Got a little pipper that just follows right along with you. I looked down at it and went, "Oh, I'm coming up on the waypoint." And I looked up and saw the little rim marker sign to the right. This one's going to be a little tight. That wasn't too bad, just took it really easy through there. Beautiful view out of the valley. Gosh, I bet we could see 100 miles out there. I'll tell you what, I think we had the last campsite last night we could have found coming down this way. I haven't seen much opportunity for anything since that spot that we were in. I wish I'd marked it on my map. Let's just open up again here. Got a ways to go to the next waypoint. I'll bring you back if I see anything interesting. So we've done 5 miles in an hour over this stuff. Kind of pretty, just kind of driving through an old Jeep trail, literally, up in the mountains to the pines. Have the windows down, smelling the beautiful smell of them. All right, bring it back in a minute. Change the camera angle just a little bit here. You guys can see some of the mountain up there, how pretty that is. Smooth road. Let's see how long it lasts. Oh, good little section here. Yeah, up to 16 miles an hour. That's the first for today. road slipping a little bit. And now we're back to the rocks. All right, I'll bring you back when it changes. Okay, we're getting ready to come up to our next waypoint, which is waypoint 63, Forest Service Road 757. We're going to turn left. We're at 134.5 miles right now on our trip. Rocky descent, and it should be all the way down now, all the rest of the way down. So this is a 3-mile descent on this rocky loose stuff. If you're climbing this, so you're going from Moab to Montrose, I've heard it's recommended if you have a diff lock, go ahead and lock it up. It makes it a lot easier on your differential if you do. And I suspect it's going to be like this all the way down. Alright, if I see anything different, I'll bring you back. Okay, we are about halfway down the descent. And it's probably going to be like this all the way down. The next waypoint is waypoint 64. Which is the Black Ridge Trail, and we're going to turn right. I'll bring you back then. Okay, we're not down to the bottom yet, but it flattened out a bit, and we've got quite a bit of washout rutting going on here. Let's see how the 4Runner does. So far, so good.